Hello everyone, welcome back, or should I say welcome back to me, because I've been gone for 3 months. I know I've been gone, I'm so sorry, but I've been filming and this is proof that I've been filming. So as most of you guys know, we have an apartment at the beach and we are in, well, it's pretty much done already, but we've been renovating it. I haven't posted here on YouTube during all this time, but I've been posting on Instagram, which I always say I would and I never did, but I did finally. So yeah, I've been posting all these makeovers, and so if you want to check that out, go to my Instagram. It's at lalafem. I'm going to leave it around here. But yeah, anyways, I don't want to drag this intro too much because you came here for a reason, and it's because of these Ikea hacks that I'm about to show you. I think Ikea hacks videos are one of my favorites when it comes to decorating and all that, because I feel like I love Ikea first and I also love to see how versatile something can be, having something that everyone can get but make it unique. So I have 2 different hacks. The first one is a bit more basic and simple and easy, and the second one is, I'm so excited to show you guys. But anyways, let's start with it. I think I should call this video IKEA hacks / Pinterest made me do it, because I love to look for IKEA hacks on Pinterest. The original idea was from the Taba dresser, and I really wanted to try that. I even had this spot where I was gonna place that piece of furniture, but the Taba dresser is discontinued here. Like, a complete nonsense if you ask me, but it is what it is. Then, because I wanted to change the bedside tables because the one that I had were too big, I decided, why don't I try and do that with 2 separate ones. The rust came in. Now for this hack you will need wood filler, paint, some glue specific for wood, wooden sticks. I found these ones that were 1 centimeter. I'm going to put all the details in the info box, so don't miss on that, because it's going to be helpful. Just these wood sticks that you will find at any hardware store, and a jigsaw. So yeah, the first thing that you have to do is just assemble everything. Once you've done that, just fill the gaps with this wood filler. Let it set, and then you sand everything. Now once it's all prepped, and I would suggest you to sand everything lightly before you apply your paint. Paint the whole thing in your color of choice. I went for white because I wanted it to be white. And then you move on to the tricky part. It's very easy, you'll see. I got these wood sticks. What I did for reference is I put the stick diagonally, and I checked with the instructions paper. I made a 90-degree angle to see it was all aligned. And once I did that, I would leave 4 centimeters in between every single spot. Is that? You have the image around here. So what I mean with this is that every wood stick was separated by 4 centimeters. It didn't matter if you go up or down or sideways. It's so easy, but I'm making it hard. 4 centimeters. Now once you have everything cut, you glue it and then you paint them, and that's it. That's pretty much it. I went for these IKEA knobs, which I don't know why I didn't film this. I went for this kitchen knobs. Are you serious? And I just put a coat of gold spray paint and you're done. Now for my favorite part of this video. Now this past spring was full of cloud mirrors, like foam mirrors or whatever you want to call them. You have so many different videos of it, but I wanted to do something different, because when I was looking for them on Pinterest, I started seeing this cloud table things. And I thought it looked so cool, so unique, and so expensive. It looks like a piece of art. So I decided I wanted to do that. Now brace yourselves, because I'm going to teach you how to hack the most basic but yet iconic piece of furniture that IKEA has to offer. The lag table. I have had this lag table since 2008, I want to say, because I remember when I moved with my friends, we used to live in this flat. Yeah, I was 18, life was, it's so exciting. I used to use it as a TV stand. Like, I have had this for so long. It doesn't really go with my aesthetic anymore. So when I saw this, I was super excited because I was gonna be able to give a second life to this table. So lag tables are everywhere. They're super affordable. Yeah, they're everywhere. Like literally, like yesterday, I literally found one when I was walking around. Like someone left it next to a dumpster. And I'll tell you what, that person has lost the opportunity to have a unique, super cool collector's piece at home, which is super sad. So don't be that person. Now you can put foam on it and just leave it as it is, but I wanted to have this 2 shelves table to put like magazines or whatever I needed. Something like this. Yeah, I wanted to have that little twist. So the first thing that you have to do is draw a line where you need to cut it. Since I wanted to have this shelf, I kept in mind the width of the legs. It was like almost like a third of the table to put it underneath, because then you are going to put the legs and it has to have enough space to slide into it. But don't worry, you can do this very roughly because then the foam will eventually hold everything together. The only thing I would tell you to keep in mind is to better have room and let the shelf to be a bit more on the loose side, because if it's too tight, then you're gonna have problems when it comes to putting the shelf underneath it. Now, once you have cut your table, unscrew the legs on the smaller side. Now check everything goes smooth and trim if you need it, but I don't think you will need it. I don't know what it is, but it's just science. It's gonna work out. Now get rid of those screws on the legs. We don't need them. We're gonna use glue, and then with the foam it's gonna stick in place. So you don't even need to drill. It's so easy. Next step is to mark how high you want your shelf to be. Again, keep in mind the width of the shelf, because it's not gonna be exactly when you draw the line. It's a bit more higher. And once you have that mark, measure it and do the same with the rest. Now next step is to put a nail on each mark. This is where the shelf is going to sit on top. Glue the legs and let it dry. Once it's dry, turn it around and slide the shelf in between, and you have your table. Now this is again another preference of mine. I wanted the table to have these 2 completely closed sides, so I just glued some cardboard to have a base for the foam. Now onto the fun part, the foam. Now first thing, please wear gloves, because this is so sticky. It's so, even with gloves you're gonna have a bit of a hard time at first, but once you master it, you're gonna be fine. It happened to me. At first it was a bit difficult and tricky, but I became a pro eventually. I make sure that everything was clean, and also because the instructions of my foam said that when the surface is a bit wet, it helps with the sticking process and it dries out faster. Good thing of this is that you have enough room to practice. It's not the mirror that once you put it, you're done, but you have some crevices around and you can try on that. And if you don't feel brave enough, just put some cardboard and practice. Now when you're working vertical, it says that you should do it from the bottom to top so it doesn't drip. It was very tricky to film this while I was doing it, and it was alright, but since you have to be turning the table around anyways, wait for it and just work horizontally. It's way easier that way. Once you're in there, another thing that I wanted to mention is don't overdo it, because it's called expansive foam for something. I've seen some people when they do the mirror, they would do like this zigzag motion. I didn't really like it. It looks kind of fake. I don't know how to explain it. So my technique was to put little blobs of foam and let it expand, and make sure you cover everything. And now you have this gorgeous collector's piece that looks like, I don't know, it cost maybe like 700, 800 euros. And it looks so cool. And there you have it. Yeah, I'm so happy with how it turned out. I love it. It looks so good. I have this cool unique furniture that was so inexpensive. It doesn't look like Ikea at all, which there's nothing wrong with looking like Ikea, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm so happy with how it turned out. I really wanted to do a video like this, and I hope it was helpful. If you do it, please take a picture and tag me on Instagram. Yeah, I think on Instagram is the easiest way. My Instagram is at lalafem, as I told you before. I would really love to see how yours turned out. Maybe you put a different pattern to the bedside table, or maybe you use a different color. As for the table, you can totally spray paint it in your favorite color as well. Maybe like a rainbow cloud color, that would look very cool. But yeah, please tag me if you do it. I miss you so much. It's been so weird to be filming again. I didn't know if I was gonna be able to, but I did it. I'm so happy. And thank you so much for watching. As I always say, you guys are the best, and I miss you. I'm gonna be back with more content, and I'll see you guys in my next video.